This week is River and my birthday week. We both had the same birthday. And he's turning 4 and I'm turning 48. So we just went to the store. We got all of our provisions, which I'm going to unload these. And we got dog food, cat litter, stuff like that. Everything we need, including steaks for our birthday. Steak and eggs, right? Yeah. This will be the first time that I ever go on a fan boat. And we're going in my favorite river of all time. You know how you have a list of things that you want to accomplish or have done by the time you die? This is one of those things. And I'm going to put a huge fat check mark on it today. I'm excited. Look how nice that houseboat looks here. No. They started working on the inside. And we're going to pull that other one out on Thursday. The one with the plants growing on the back of it. Yeah. Anyways, we're going to the third pier today, where the Pokey Turtle is, and I'm actually going to tie my boat up to the back of the Pokey Turtle, and then we're going to go check out the fan boat. This is again another scenario where you rent underneath there, it's a couple $100. You rent outside, it's hundreds. So there's like huge difference being underneath the tin. But at the same time, there's a huge difference being underneath the tin. I mean, look how shady and perfect. Never rains on them. They never have to put a cover on the boat. Yeah, okay. Let's tie up right here. Okay, my first impressions, I'm pretty overwhelmed. So, it's extremely wide. I thought it would be small, but it's not. It's a big boy, and look at it, it is stadium seating too, so everyone gets a good view. Look at that. Okay. This is the cockpit. You know, some things just scream fun. You know, they like, when you look at them, you're thinking, oh, a little smile comes onto your face. That's how this feels. So you have to worry about backing out. That's the main thing, right?
You can push out.
Okay.
But we don't want to get too far apart.
So much faster than I thought. The amount of like pushback when it took off is, your heart jumps out of your chest. I'm gonna give you as much information as I picked up in my first day crash course riding around with Bill and Mike on this boat. Essentially, in wide open wavy water like this, it's a flat bottom boat and it's slapping. It's not that comfortable. The best way to drive this boat is in 1 or 2 or 3 inches of water, which means you pretty much hug the shoreline as you're driving. Now this is the entrance to the dock, and even though it looks like a big open water, look at there, it's only not even a foot deep. There's tree stumps laying on either side over here. You can't come in here with a propeller boat. And there is no brakes, even though it kind of comes to a stop pretty quick when the fan slows down. However, you always have to have a little bit of extra juice in reserve because you cannot turn the boat unless you add power to the fan. So if you're just coasting along without hitting the accelerator, you can steer those baffles in the back by the fan all you want, but the boat won't turn. You actually have to give it gas to make the boat turn, which means you really kind of got to think ahead when you're coming into turns or beaching or coming to a dock. You have to actually kind of point in the right direction and then give it some gas and know how far you're going to go with each jolt on the gas pedal.
Yeah, I see two of them. You want to get them?
You don't see actual arrowheads? That was really awesome.
Trust in who we are, and nothing else matters.
Today is our birthday. Around 4 o'clock, I'm going to have a few friends stop over to have a cookout. We're going to cook steak and potatoes and Texas toast. But pretty much we lay around and don't do very much. We go on a lot of boat rides. We go to a lot of beaches. We have a nice breakfast with a lot of coffee. But we relax most of the day. Just a cookout in the evening. Now, the following day, my friends come up from South America and we go on a really cool trip. Basically, Jack lets me use his fishing boat. So Scott and Sue and I can cruise up and down the river and check out the sights. We ended up going to Cherokee Heights and Crooked Creek. We picked up pizza and we hung out on the island, basically eating lunch and catching up because they're in from South America and they're here till December.